We all have that one teacher that we still remember years after graduating, the one who encouraged and supported us. Well, I sat down with one Northside Middle grad as he got to thank his teacher for the impact that she made on his life decades later.
Yeah, it came from here and it stopped here because I remember the science class was that way.
A lot has changed since Dr. Marilyn Harmon and Jermaine Coles walked the halls at Northside Middle.
This was my locker. One of them.
Is it?
One of them was a C something. Let me see if the combination works.
Harmon taught 6th grade social studies in this very classroom.
A bit of deja vu, just trying to look and think about where I had things.
It was here she first met Coles.
I was not interested in learning about history.
That is, until he saw these bracelets Harmon got on her trip to Egypt in July of 1989.
It made a deep impression on me to visit Egypt because Egypt has been known to have gold. If you look at the tomb of King Tut, like it's just a gold plate of his face. And so I remembered that as a kid, and I remember thinking to myself, one day I'm going to visit Egypt.
Fast forward almost 30 years.
I took a trip to Africa to visit Egypt.
He did.
These painted scenes often depicted the pharaoh's journey into the underworld.
A full circle moment for Coles and Harmon.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her encouragement.
And I got my joy of history and social studies from my teacher, who was Mr. Prentice. He said, pay attention, one day you're going to go to these places, and you better listen. And I said, he's out of his mind. Because at that point, we couldn't even, by race, go to Lakeside, the amusement park, or Longwood.
Harmon attended the Carver School, an all-black school in Salem during segregation. History she lived and passed on to her students.
And so one of the things that she talked about, it was kind of risky for her, was talking about the black pharaohs. And even though in the curriculum, it may not have mentioned the black pharaohs, but she added a little bit of black history. I saw myself as a Nubian pharaoh. And if you go to Nubia, you see
Yes.
my color.
Yes.
And when I went there, they told me, oh, you're my brother, you're my brother. And so I was like, oh my God, this is what I felt in 6th grade, but I didn't realize, because for me, I was just bored. I was just like George washington, Abraham Lincoln. But when you tell me I can be a black pharaoh, at that point, it sparked my interest.
A horse carriage or a camel ride.
Coles, now a travel vlogger, has been to 27 countries. And he hopes to inspire others to learn about the world and their part in it.
Our job is to take what our teachers taught us and to teach others and pass it down from generation to generation.
The impact of just one teacher
In ancient Egypt over 4,000 years ago.
hoping to make history
I'm coming.
come alive.